Now, the last question, sir, is your advice to some people or Uru people in particular in this period whereby security is becoming a big problem. What do you expect them, advise them to do right now?
Yes, I want to tell my brothers and sisters in Urumi and the entire Eastern to be security conscious. In management, said the best way to handle is risk avoidance. So if you are able to avoid keeping late nights, you are safe. Most of those things that are going on are usually done at the dead hours of the night. When you go out, you return back safely. More of which, if you see any strange movements, report quickly to the appropriate authority. Before now, when you steal a goat, it's difficult for you to even take it from one village to the other. But now they will kidnap somebody from Uromi and they will go and release the person at Agbo. You will not see anybody that will tell you I pass or notice a strange movement in the bush. So we must try on our own. When we see a strange movement, let's quickly report. Let's ask questions. From questions, you get an answer. From the unknown, you get to the known. So we must try and work in this direction. And I want to tell our brothers and sisters again, all those people that are pushing truck, once you find them in your streets, don't fight them, don't beat them, don't harass, stop them. Tell them you want to check what they are carrying. I have seized valuables in more than 3 or 4 occasions. I'm handed some of them to the police. If everybody is that vigilant, conscious, I believe they will say Uromi is no longer fertile, it's not juicy, it's not convenient for them to be carrying out all of those their evil activities. And as such, they will leave our town. But in this situation, everybody is in hurry. Even when they see them do committing crime, they will not even stay to check. They will just say, let me quickly pass and go and do what I want to do. So if we are able to say, let us show concern, this fight is for every one of us, you see, at the end of the day, solution will be on our palm.
Wow, thank you very much, my able youth leader. I think the message is clear, and we don't need to start dabbling again because he had hit the nail on the head. One, he calls for unity. Two, he calls for vigilance. And three, he called the governor to expedite action very fast to make sure the vigilantes are out and start work on time. And again, he suggested we bring out our hunters to at least start the game of protecting us for now till the other ones are ready. Yeah, that was a very nice one. And on this note, I want to say a big thank you to our able youth leader for the wonderful time you gave to us. And in final note too, I think I want to tell the government to please remember that Esan is part of Edo State, just as Edo State is part of Nigeria. You cannot call us a part of the state and you leave us to our fate when we are in challenges. You are supposed to rescue us. That we will be proud to be Nigerian. Now, if you call us Nigerians and at the end we are a problem, we try to take care of our security, then being a Nigerian become a problem to us because we can't be proud to be Nigerians if we are being killed without nobody talking about it or coming to our rescue or coming to our aid. So you see, if we must be part of the country, we must be secure as part of the country. Very, very important because definitely the duty call for us to go out now. We live in fear, eat in fear, work in fear, and do everything we do in fear. Now, the funniest thing is that we no longer go to our farms. Our farms are there, you go there so that they kill you, so that they kidnap you and all that. Now, if we have no farm, we don't have food to eat. If we have no food to eat, we starve to death. Then, how then do we solve this? It's a big problem. So the government wants to come. It's like you want to come again?
Yes.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
Thank you very much. Emphasis was laid we helping ourselves. That was why I dwell more on we inviting the vigilante. You understand, as the basis. As an added on to that, which I have said, I think the government, I want to draw their attention to what I believe it worked while this other way to Benin was a no-go area. So what they do there was to bring a mobile barrack
Okay.
inside the bush there.
Okay.
I think they stay for like 6 months, and the whole place they open it, and everything about banditry, Fulani herdsmen, kidnapping was drastically reduced to its minimum.
Yeah.
So it is on this note I am still crying out to the governor. If he can liaise with the military personnel, let them come to Uromi and go to one of those bushes, Amendoshan, Akbebe, Idumonza, or any village they feel that it is nice for them. Let them stay there for like 1 or 2 months. You understand?
Yeah.
By so doing, I believe we will record a huge success. Those people will run away. So I still believe on the traditional aspect. If our father, our king, can also intensify efforts. I know he has been trying. It's not easy. Let him intensify efforts. Whatever he feels can be done traditionally to ensure that those things will be a thing of the past. Let him do it. And to the Christians, we believe in prayers. So let us have every week prayers on this. There is nothing that prayer cannot do. So by the time, that was why I said it should be a collaboration of all the key players in our society. Let everybody be playing their role. So by so doing, you will see we will achieve a positive result. When you mention our brothers and sisters in diaspora, they can equally help us. Even the government can help us by way of providing CCTV in our major streets, CCTV cameras in our major streets.
Yeah.
You see them in abroad. You see them, some of them are even in Lagos.
Yeah.
So let us try as much as possible to have it around Uromi and the entire Esan.
Yeah.
You look at drones. Most of them are not too costly. You can get the average one. By the time we are where this is the bush they enter, let's drag the drones into that bush. Even though it's at night, if they now shoot the drone and we identify the point at that drone, that is even a message.
Yes.
We know the direction. Send another one there.
Very
So
sensitive.
people are saying drones will not work, they will bring it down. Once they bring it down, you now know that place is
where they are.
settler, where they are.
Yeah.
So it even gave us a message and
This is where they are. Yeah. By shooting it, they have exploded.
You understand?
Yeah.
And you see trackers, they use phone to make calls. I know most times they keep their victim in a one point and take by to go and make calls in another place. But that will not deprive us from having a working tracker. You understand? So if you have a good tracker, in that place they are making call, you can even, arrest 5 persons there. By the time you search them, one of them may be the person that is making calls in that environment. I'm surprised the whole of Edo State, if you want to track, they will tell you to go to Abuja. If you want to track, those people have to come with gadget from Benin. It's not too good. So let us have a good device that will help us to give a prompt tracking when all of those incidents occur. So if we are able to consider those 3 things which I have just added, by way of providing CCTV camera in some strategic places, by providing drones, enough drones that will be flying through our bushes, and get a tracking device. I think those 3 things will go a long way in helping us to get a lasting solution to these security challenges that is befalling us at the moment.
That was a very beautiful one. I think you are talking of bringing in technology this time now.
Yes.
We know they have their own, but we have a superior technology to counter their own and get them. Yeah, it's very true. Imagine every street now has a CCTV camera at the entrance and the exit. Everybody that enters that street and leaves that street is picked, but the image of the person is picked and recorded. Again, now, supposing they're in the bush and you fly a drone, if anyone decides to bring down the drone, they've exposed themselves because the sound now tells where they are and the security men now know where to go. You know, one thing about these people is that they fear to be monitored. Once they know they are monitored, they don't get settled. They keep running. And you saw that a running person cannot kidnap because he's trying to save himself, he can't kidnap. So I think these are really wonderful things that can be done. And that tracker, I think, is important because I discovered when you want the policemen to track for you, they ask for money, they tell you go to Benin and all that. Can't we get the tracker and have it here in Europe permanently? It can be done. Any call they make, they tracked to wherever it is made, and that way they will know that their game is up. So we should not be complaining, wailing, crying, and all that, without looking for a solution like we said before. It is one thing to know what to do, and it's another thing to do it. I think we need to do it that way. Thank you very much. And finally, our ESAN based abroad. Please, you have a part to play in this game too. So long your families here are not safe, you can't be happy up there. That's the truth. You are there, body, soul, and spirit, but your spirit is still here because your parents be here, your mother, your brothers, sisters, or friends are here. And so long none of them is safe, you are not safe too.
That's all.
And what will you should you do? One, you need to put pressure on the government from there. Because we discovered that the collaboration of you guys up there is stronger when the governor hears it. I'm sure by the time you call the government from that side, look, my people are not safe. Do something about it. I'm sure they will hear your voice more than they will hear our own. Telling us what is happening around us is not enough. Put pressure on those that can help us to save or that can liberate us. Very important. Understand? This is not illegal. It's not illegal to tell the government to wake up and do something. So you have other channels too. You can do it, whether social media or direct calls and all that. Many of you are having that kind of link and influence to the state government and even the federal. Please do something about it. Your people are not safe. Tell them, cry to them, shout at them, and then wake up and do something for us. So that we'll be okay. When we are okay, you guys will be okay there too. So when we are not okay now, you guys can be okay. So on that note, we say a very big thank you to our host, and we promise you that weekly we'll be coming up with a report of this nature to address you with what is happening in Esanland or in the area of security. Thank you very much for being with us. Your host, Sunday Ayemari Negulese, Ego Studio, London, UK. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure, sir.
I'm happy being with you.
Thank you very much.
We have identified that we have security challenges.
Exactly.
So what we should dwell more on now is trying to profile one solution.
Yeah.
Profiling solution.
Profile.
So, yes.
Use it, not just profiling,
Yes.
but making sure it is done.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Identify solution and put it into use.
Very, very important.
That is it.
So thank